That's but
So, who remembers at
no one.
this point? Honestly, I laughed last time.
Also, you went total robot for that. So,
Nice.
no, you don't remember what happened last time. I don't remember what happened last time.
We killed some kobolds. One of us killed the kobold who was meant to give us the mission. One of us looks at Galdak.
Then nothing at all happened, and we arrived in the town.
And then we investigated some stuff in the town, and then it turned out they've all been forgetting what's been going on for months.
I think
At
I was told
least.
it was like 10 years, wasn't it?
Sure. I my character is very dumb. And then then Dimble managed to forget everything that had happened because he got into a cloud.
Neat.
And that
Very-
describes everything that happened. I was trying to get Zimzam Zimbalor stoned, but he was very resistant to the idea.
I made friends with pigs.
Yay! Pigs.
Oh my god, I actually remember what the next thing we were going to do was. Does
You
anyone
do?
else?
I do.
I was waiting for the rest of the group to make a decision because I am not the plan person with my intelligence of 6.
Zimzam can't remember anything.
So, okay.
Neither can my character, so I'm not going to make a decision.
Okay, so we're narrowing down the list. So far, no one other than me remembers. Owen, does your character remember? / do you remember?
I don't remember. We were meant to remember things.
No,
I've
this is
given
a
us
village
both-
where we
I've
forget
given
things.
us
I mean,
10
pretty explicitly.
This is the village where you forget the. Oh damn it! It's already happened. You've already all forgotten
So
why you were supposed to.
we need to figure out the plan in the village where we forget things, and we've forgotten the plan.
No, I remember the plan. Why don't any of you remember the plan?
This
Wait, we have plans?
Wait,
This-
it was literally 2 seconds ago I mentioned it.
Wait, what
whoever
did you say?
created
Oh, hello, I'm Zimzam.
whoever created this fictional setting did a really good job. I feel like I'm
Didn't-
under its effects in real life too.
Didn't we want to go to the weird orc pit or something? To
Someone
read the
remembered.
diary?
Wait, what?
Yes.
What do we want to go to?
Christian, whose character has no memory, did remember.
I mean,
Yeah.
your character's in charge now because you're the only one with memory and any level of intelligence. I assume.
Apparently. So yes, I went and I talked to the cows. The cows told me that there was an orc in the... Was it tavern, they said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
That
enjoy
that
how
could help.
Christian's player character did like the most investigating and stuff.
And has
then
the
forgot
most forgotten.
Yeah.
And someone has the journal?
I think Christian's character has that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hand it over to whomever knows what to do with it.
Everyone
That
shrugs.
looks like the small kobold.
Zimzam will try and get it.
Oh yeah, also, in case people forgot, we also have friendship bracelets that have record functions.
Wait, what?
Yes. I give you all presents.
You are currently all wearing silver bands with little red jewels.
And I can see through Sand Kobold's eye.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you choose to.
And Sand Kobold has protection against the effects, right, of the mist.
Some protection.
Yes. Other gem offers Sand Kobold a degree of protection against mist.
My character doesn't know, but I also forgot. Is the protection one the one that was in the necklace? Or was the spying one in the necklace?
The protection one was on the necklace. You don't
Okay.
know where the spying one came from.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I
I just thought that if the spying one had been in the necklace, that would have been a bit of a shifty move of the mayor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I remember it wasn't in the necklace, because that's what you were asking. You're like, has he been spying on his wife? Slash
And the
husband slash whoever. Don't really know who the mayor is, to be fair.
Wait, there's a mayor?
I mean,
There was a mayor.
see that
Random orc dude.
see that makes sense. You've forgotten them.
Well, I have. Technically, everybody else should remember apart from Zimzam.
Like,
True.
Technically, the female or the male could be the mayor.
I'm
True.
thirsty.
That was a bit that was a bit sexist to assume that the mayor was the man.
I'm thirsty.
Is there a female version of mayor?
It's mayor.
Fair.
Yep.
Which building's the bar, Joe?
The bar.
This one? Was it this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was that one.
Andrew remembers.
Goodbye. I'm going to the bar.
Sure. You.
Andrew remembers.
Zimzam.
Excellent, Zimzam.
Oh.
You've remembered that's where we need to go.
What?
Come on, everyone. Let's find this orc.
It's like
Why
Keaton's
are these-
like smoking there, being like, "Wait, where are we going? What's happening, guys?"
Drag yourselves onto the south end of the bar.
South.
Yeah.
South.
South.
The
South.
bottom.
Hmm.
The lower
Bottom.
section.
This bit that I've pinged.
This bit.
South.
This.
Is this like a confusing concept?
Concept.
Help! I'm being followed by people I don't know.
The server will
That's technically
turn to
true.
you and go, oh, okay.
Help me.
What do you want me to do about it?
Scare them off.
Why don't I take you to a nice little chair in the corner and you can like sit there and chill out, old dude.
Okay.
Let's
He'll
get
take
you a lemonade.
He will then come back and give you a little lemonade.
Oh, hi. I'm Zimzam.
I mean, I'll say this about this town. The people seem genuinely really nice.
And then he'll
Thank you.
It's because they forget every slights that they ever had
Hmm.
against one another.
grudges.
Every
do
feuds
not-
are just forgotten.
grudges don't exist here.
So there's an upside and a downside. I guess the ignorant is bliss thing, yeah.
What does that mean?
Stupid people are happy.
Oh, great!
What's everyone's passive?
I found it pretty
perception?
angry as well.
Just as a general thing.
Passive?
Yeah,
I
the
actually
percep-
filled that in.
that is passive.
Holy
12.
shit. It is filled in.
Uh,
14.
10.
10, 12, 14. Anything better than a 14?
Zimzam will take his drink and head over to the chessboard.
I'll take that as a no.
Oh,
Wait, what
God, I wanna
what was
see
better than a
Zimzam play
14?
chess.
Passive perception?
Yeah, passive perception.
16.
16. There we go. That's good. Okay. You. Okay. That's good to know. What do you do now that you're in the tavern?
Somebody
Zimzam
mentioned an orc.
sat over there and is playing chess. There is an. I mean, looking around, there is an
I'm
orc.
gonna watch Zimzam play chess because I am so fucking curious.
There is an orc sitting at the bar,
How
tending
old
it.
is the orc?
He looks moderately old, maybe 50-ish, or like early 50s, late 40s, maybe you would guess. What are you doing, Owen? You're looking after Zimzam.
I'm watching Zimzam play chess because I am so curious.
Zimzam is sitting on one side of a chair. Are you playing chess with yourself, Zimzam, or are you just like sitting there waiting for someone to approach?
I'll wait for someone to approach.
Sure.
I mean, I will sit down and try and use my massive intellect to face him in chess.
Both of you roll me a. If you have the like, I can't remember if there's like a gaming tools proficiency or something.
I have
don't
none of that.
have anything like
There
that.
is a dragon.
I think there is one for Dragon Chess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
proficiency
have
for
the
dragon.
dragon chess proficiency, you can roll that. If you do not, please make me a flat intelligence check.
Okay then.
Oh wait, actually, are either of you cheating?
I no.
Got it.
No, I'm just
No.
watching him
No.
play. I'm not actually playing.
Yeah, it's me that's playing him. Yeah.
Okay then.
So roll me flat intelligence.
I walk over and start asking you to explain. Why is that one a horse?
What the fuck?
Okay. Like, Zimzam comes up with this master plan to win the game, and then he forgets it.
Well,
And
you see, it's called the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Technique.
and then he forgets it, and then you just crush him.
Didn't we
I
want to
don't know
find an
how my
orb?
character doesn't know how this game works.
You like by you Bill Murray it by sheer coincidence. You start making like the best moves.
I tried to go and find an orb.
I will follow Christian's character when no one will explain why there is a horse.
Well, you see, it's an important part of the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Technique.
Okay, Christian. With your passive perception, you notice something.
Everybody's an orb.
Wait, everyone's
no.
suddenly an orc.
Certainly not. No. You notice that your little recordy thing is beeping. Or it's flashing anyway.
How did you activate it again? I asked the kobold.
You press it.
I pressed.
You get a little message from yourself saying, "They're in the ceiling."
But I didn't have it before I forgot.
Yes.
And as I said,
So I
last
get a message right now saying they're in the ceiling.
Yes. You would also remember that it was not blinking when you walked into this place.
Would you like to use my ascend ability to go
To what, sorry?
to go into the ceiling
Ah, okay.
because of my Zonai arm?
nice.
Sure.
No.
Do you actually have some method of
No,
going
of
into
course
the...
not.
Okay. But yeah,
Let me
That-
check my character.
an ancient king gives you the Zonite arm. But no, that is what your message relays to you.
Also, you'd notice that Kobold has 2 bracelets. One of them just has a napkin tied round it to keep it constantly recording.
Is there any way up? Like, is this no other question? What kind of roof is it? Is there obviously a attic? And yeah, those are the questions.
Okay.
Is there an attic in short?
You like sort of glance up. Sand Kobold.
Jawohl.
Roll. Actually, you see your friend look up, freak out, and then like he starts looking forward, and he just is no longer freaking out. Like he seemed to be examining the roof, and then he just Then he just seemed, as soon as he blinked for a second, and like he was looking forward, and now he's just calm. What do you do? This is what you see.
Yeah.
From
What I
your point of view, you thought from your point of view, Christian, as you looked at the roof, it seemed like a roof, and now you are no longer looking at the roof. You didn't see an attic. It just seemed to be like raftery bits.
Do I also forget that I was looking at the roof?
You have a vague memory of seeing the rafters.
Do I remember the message?
You remember the message, yes.
I press the button on my other wrist, which relays the message to me. Oh yeah, don't look up. It's real spooky up there. Yeah. All right.
Is there some way up, as in like a staircase that goes up into the other question again. Is it just rafters or is there an attic?
There's like, from what you remember, there's just like, it's just there are just rafters. There's no actual like room up there, if that makes sense.
Okay. Let's head to the port for now.
What did you say? Sorry, are you heading to the orc at the bar?
Yeah.
Sure. He will ask, "Hey, what can I get you?"
I usher the kobold forward who has the book.
So the cow said you can help us.
What?
Why is everyone confused by this? They are your village elders, aren't they?
Cows can't talk.
No, but you can talk to them.
I suppose, but I don't think they understand what we were saying. They make a pretty good meal, though. We do have some beef on tonight.
He looks confused.
And then he'll like, do you want some? He'll call the server over and they'll offer you a fine cut of steak.
Like
Can I
sniffs.
try while he has the conversation? Can I try to have a look at the rafters through the corner of my eye? Not directly look up, but just like peripherally.
So like while I'm drawing attention.
Yeah.
Sure. Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Is this against the magic effect?
I would like you to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Is this against the magic effect?
Maybe. It is not magical-ish.
Alright.
Because I would have advantage if it was.
You do not have advantage. You successfully glimpse like the tail of a scaly figure before looking away. Well, not like looking, because again, corner your eye stuff. You just about capture an image of it.
El Chupacabra.
And you can actively feel that memory. You feel like the memory of you catching a glimpse of it is like fading from you. Like, kind of like when you wake up from a dream and it gets really hard to remember. You can still remember it for now, but you feel like it is actively becoming fuzzier.
Wait, people have dreams?
Wait, was
Can
that
I
an
record that in my
in-character or a
ring
Graeme?
Both.
Sorry for interrupting, Christian.
I just would like to record that in my ring, please.
Sure. You press your little button, you record it. But yeah, the bartender's just like, yeah, do you want some steak? It's like 3 silver for a meal and like a drink.
Sandy sniffs at it and is like, this smells weird. What fruit's it made from?
It's not made from fruit. It's made from cow.
I don't get it.
Like we kill the cows and then we eat them
Why?
because they're tasty.
Just looks kind of disgusted.
Like, you know, it's sad for the little cows, but you know, they live a nice life. They live on the
It's
farm.
sad for the orphan cows we leave behind, but like that makes
Yeah,
the meat.
Yeah, we specifically do try to make any of the ones left behind into orphans, if we can.
Well, I mean, that's just sort of a byproduct of wanting to eat cow. Unfortunately, they're quite tasty. They're good livestock. They sell quite good. They're good for making leather armor and the like. They're nice. We feed them well.
I'm gonna have to look into this more. Start
If
scribbling in
that's-
notebook.
If that's your speed, do you want some pork instead?
What's pork?
It's made from the pigs outside.
No, they were my friends, you monster.
What?
Uh,
Are you like a druid?
Gets into an angry, attacky position.
Like, well, we just eat them. Like,
You
why
ate
else
my
do
friends?
yeah? You got a problem?
I mean, with that response, there's nothing I can do but attack. Just from the wording of, did you eat my friends? Yes.
Can I hold him back and drag him outside?
Okay. What? How are you trying to attack Sand Kobold?
With a magic
Like-
pew pew.
Can I try to interrupt that, hold him back, and drag him outside?
Oh, okay. Roll me an opposed. Well, try and make like a grapple check. Roll me either Sand Kobold, Acrobatics, or Athletics. The what race is your character again?
Deep gnome.
Deep Gnome can roll me
Ugh.
Athletics.
That's not good.
I don't even have to roll. I can't beat.
You successfully managed to launch your attack. Go for it before the Deep Gnome can react.
Kapew.
Roll damage against the. Okay. Okay. Okay.
What damage type is it?
That's right. That's why my brain went dead. I had to remember. So I don't. It doesn't jump, and then oh yeah, I pick one, isn't it? So, acid or poison, both great damage types. Let's go for acid.
Okay. Well, he dies.
And
And he melts into a pool of bubbly acid.
and I'm also going to let off a
Good.
chaotic flare.
This is all going to plan. Yeah, what? Sorry?
I'm letting off a chaotic flare.
Oh, right, okay.
Uh,
I mean, it's certainly chaotic. Everyone around you is shocked with horror on their faces. As you just melted a guy.
Okay, so that's an interesting one. Melt guy. I rolled a 3, which means I get a free teleport. I'm gonna teleport up into the rafters with my eyes closed.
Okay.
Because then if anyone looks up, they'll struggle to be able to see me.
Everybody just starts freaking out. And some people freeze. A couple of patrons, will run away.
I just throw my hands up.
No more pig
Like, what the
murder!
hell?
Nobody is quite sure how to respond. Do you shout that from the rafters?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Some people then start looking up, and they all scream, and then they look back down, and the screaming stops.
They're very calm.
Yeah. They do seem unusually calm, because he's mostly a puddle, so they can't see him from behind the bar.
Get out of my village, damn kids!
Also, neat.
What? That was the NPC you said would help, right?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the boy who can read Orcish.
Ah,
They
that's
all
how he
follow.
could help. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, you know. Okay, good. Right.
Look, Joseph, you're the one who said it in that specific way.
True.
Blame the DM.
True. Always blame the DM.
Hey, so that's how you do
True.
Mm-hmm.
the thing.
Please roll with advantage an intelligence save.
Nice. Did you know I'm a very smart boy? Wow, very smart boy.
You remember taking some damage. Potentially. You might miss. You remember something happening. You remember.
I know what I do remember. I remember that this week I've actually got the correct armor class.
You do? How terrible. You wouldn't want any of that. Let's...
Thing that's attacking me. We can be friends.
Damn it,
Unless
mate.
you kill piggles.
Does a 12 hit? I assume it does
No.
not. In which case, you remember something snapping near your head.
Do I notice what's happening up in the rafters out of the corner of my eye?
Roll intelligence check. Sorry, save. Roll an intelligence save, not with advantage. You
I do not.
do not know. You still have your little wristband, which is blinking.
Do I still remember, or would I have to click it to get the message?
As far as you're aware, you need to click it to get them.
Okay, I click receive my message and yell up to Sandy. I don't think it's particularly safe up there.
Yeah, I know there's a horrible thing up here. I don't know what it is, but it did just try to bite my head off.
Sandy. Let's go for a...
Friend, can you talk? Yes or no?
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Nice.
Though.
What a fantabulous high roll.
That is a very good roll. That is a good roll.
Nah.
That was 19. Jeez. You feel something grab you.
Friend?
And you all hear a crashing noise and some wood falling over here. Sand Kobold, you distinct feeling of light.
Okay.
The distinct feeling of wind rushing past you as you're being scooped up.
Okay, now, would this be weird? How I know you can't tell me, but how does the creature feel about, in response, the kobolds wrapping their arms around the creature in a hug?
You don't. Roll me insight. Roll. How insightful is the wonderful Sandy boy?
Oh, well, it's a whole, like, +1. That's pretty insightful.
That's not 0.
You don't think you feel like hostility coming from the thing hugging you, or you hugging? Sorry, that you are hugging.
I continue the hug.
Got it. Okay, so that's that.
Excellent. So that's me
Done.
done. Sit back and relax.
How are the rest of you feeling?
So there was this one time.
How's the chess match going? Yeah.
Zim Zamstra. He was checkmated, do you play another game?
Yeah.
I'm like, so what's this piece do? After I've already beaten.
So that one is called the Cleric, and that one goes diagonal.
I look at what I assume is a salt shaker that Zimzam has accidentally put on the chessboard. And is teaching to Graham's character as an official piece.
That's roughly the same shape.
You guys did see what happened over here.
There has been a lot of
happened?
screaming.
Okay, I've been this whole time documenting Zimzam's own version of chess and the rules.
At the very least, you were facing that direction, so would have seen.
I'm like, actually, when a game of chess, my character has been like engrossed in the chess and just like hears screaming, but doesn't really know what's happening, and then looks up and is like, "What's happening?"
Okay.
The power of chess and drugs.
Does anybody
chess.
else speak Orcish? Because basically was my
common.
character is going to yell into the room.
The other bot has. I speak a little bit of Orcish. We go around the bar after all.
Did Sandy leave the book, or is it with him in the rafters? No, I handed you the book.
I hope you didn't.
I did.
You did give you the book.
Shit.
Okay, I yell up to the rafters like, Sandy, come back down. We need the book.
Sandy
Do I hear that?
is evidently no. When you look up to the rafters, there is a hole in the rafters that is moderately dragon shaped.
Wow, what a lovely sunroof.
And it's light. I mean, actually, it's lightly covered with mist. The hole in the roof.
Okay, not knowing what really is going on, I'll run up to the other guys, collect them, and go like, I think Sandy has been grabbed by a dragon, and run outside.
There's a dragon? That's terrible. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Why am I not surprised?
What's a dragon?
What? Are you leaving the party?
No, I ran over to the party,
To
told
play
them,
chess.
and run outside.
What's happening?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's up to the party whether or not they're going to abandon him to continue playing chess.
Sorry, my character's like, what's going on? What happened?
What the fuck is going on over there?
Where are we going?
Who are you?
I just yelled back, a dragon grabbed the kobold.
I'm Zimzam.
Not another one. This happens so many times. Why do kobolds always attract dragons? I asked for the thin air.
The thin air shrugs.
Thanks, then. You're my best friend.
I think the meds are wearing off.
Nope, lay up again.
So are
Is it
you
gonna be
two
Are you
leaving
following
or
to try and
staying
save the
playing
kobold, or are
chess?
you staying and playing more chess?
I guess I go over to see and help the kobold because I have no context to this. So
The kobold has been abducted. We are going to leave to go try and get the kobold.
No, I'm saying like my character has no context because he's been watching chess the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. We're just like, oh shit, something's happened to the kobold. Let's go.
Yeah, but your other
Wonderful.
friend has run up and told you, "Hey,
He's been
a
abducted.
dragon."
Yeah. Exactly.
Cool.
That's why we're following.
So, Sand Kobold. How do you feel like you want to work for a cool dragon? There are many benefits, like having all of your original memories restored.
I mean, Sandy would be like very blunt about like, sure, I don't mind being friends. I can help out, but I mean, technically, I sort of work for Dragon God.
I'm a dragon.
Yeah. So I can help you and stuff.
Cool. And we can save the wonderful little cows and pigs from those mean villagers.
Agreed.
Good.
Can
Okay.
we see dragon flying off with kobold anywhere?
Roll perception, everyone, as you are now actively searching for the thing.
Would Zimzam know?
Fuck.
Roll perception will be my answer.
God.
If I can't find them, I will look through the gem.
7.
That's smirked.
Oh my god, he remembered the mechanics of that thing. That's actually good. I'm crying inside. It's so wonderful.
What?
Nothing. You can't find them, but when you look through the gem in the kobold's eye, you see the kobold is sitting in the mist, and before you see a large dragon.
If I see the dragon through the kobold's eye, can I cast Hunter's Mark on him?
You are capable. Is it like, what's the range on that spell? Is it just what you can see?
No, it's 90 feet.
You cannot cast magic through the gem, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought as much.
But you would see this boy, the good old memory boy. I will make the picture larger.
Ah.
This-
He's beautiful.
But they're not in the actual
No, they're
town
not in
premises.
they're not in the town. You see them. They seem to be in a misty forest, and currently, you see the little sandy boy chatting to the dragony boy. You don't know.
Can I hear through the gem as well?
You cannot hear through the gem, but can you read lips?
Not especially. I mean, you can always let me try, but I do not have the observant feat.
Always say yes.
I will let you roll.
Perception?
Yeah, why not?
Or investigation?
Or insight.
I will let
There's many things.
I will let you choose either.
To be fair, it doesn't really matter. It's the same bonus. And it's not a great roll. Can I use inspiration to re-roll that?
You can use it. Oh my god! Someone. Ah,
Wait,
he's remembering all the things that I gave him.
We're
What
gonna-
is this?
we're gonna have to take a 5-minute break because someone's gonna have to explain what inspiration is. No one's ever actually used it.
You can.
It
Oh,
didn't
you
work.
Oh,
you can have
no.
DM inspiration for remembering you have inspiration.
But I get another inspiration.
Yes, because God, no one
Come
ever
on.
uses inspiration.
Can I use another inspiration?
Get another
Yeah.
10.
Yes, you can. It would be funny if you got. Oh, you
It's
actually
better now.
succeeded that time. That's not allowed. You can get the dragon side of the conversation, which seems to be it's trying to convince the kobold to like help it destroy the town to save the cows and the pigs. And like it seems like the kobold is agreeing with it.
You could see the eye, the vision going like up and down. Like
And
he's nodding.
well, it's also like the dragon is saying things like good, excellent. I'm glad I have another kobold companion.
I technically don't remember that the mist took my memory away. Do I?
You do not remember that the mist took your
Wait.
memory
Okay.
away.
I will
No,
cast
you-
locate. I
you-
will cast locate object on something that's on the kobold, like one of the gems.
Sure.
You would know that the mist took your memory away because I would have told you.
Oh yeah, the
Okay.
kobold told you that as soon as you came out of the mist, you recently lost your memory because you went into the mist. And
Okay, then I tell the others like I can try to find them if
In-
they're not too far away.
also,
What?
very interestingly, you have successfully held your memory of this dragon when observed through the eye of the kobold. Also, little
Interesting.
kobold friend,
Mhm.
the dragon touches your forehead. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, how good at that. Ah, I'm semi-good at them. Yeah.
All of your memories come flooding back that were taken from you. You've actually spotted this dragon, like, many times, but every time it flew out of vision, you immediately forgot about it.
Can I record the fact that it was a dragon?
You can. You may record whatever you wish to on your recording device.
And I ask the others, like, there's a dragon. I think it's behind all the mind fuckery, and I potentially, if they're close enough, can find them. But I'm not sure if we can remember
Why
that
would
we
you
want to go through to them. If I do, because of the mist.
Why would you want to fuck somebody in the mind?
That's something you have to ask the dragon.
But yes, the dragon will explain to the little kobold that the mayor of the town she was researching like these crystals to try and sort of pry on the dragon's personal life. So it responded by like trying to get rid of the crystals, and then like the mayor sent some more people to try and put more things in place to try and record stuff about the dragon, and eventually the dragon attacked them. And then the mayor tried to order send a commission to slay the dragon, and so on and so forth. The situation escalated repeatedly.
Well, this
This is what the dragon will
this
tell you.
mayor sounds quite rude.
She seemed like the curious type. But she should have just left me alone. Now I will kill all the villagers.
Do you have to kill all of them though?
All must die.
But why? Why all of them?
'Cause they all work for the mayor. Can't trust them sneaky humans.
Ah, they don't even know the mayor exists anymore.
Well, yeah, I ate the mayor.
Exactly.
That
So
makes sense.
so
Yeah, everyone I eat, like all memories of them get erased from existence.
That
Yeah.
sounds like ReZero.
So yeah,
Sure.
like if they don't exist anymore, then none of the people would be like related to them.
Yeah, but they'll make the same mistakes again. Plus, those monsters eat cows and pigs.
Ooh, what about instead of killing them, what if you become the new mayor and you can decide no more eat friends?
Roll persuasion.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh my god.
Disadvantage.
Ah, you bitch! Come on. Come on. Shit!
It is unconvinced by your argument. and
Why don't I have any of my magical wizard things that give me quickly pet pig?
A pig walks up to you and you pet the pig very well. You don't have disadvantage on that one, but it really likes you.
But the dragon, however, not persuaded.
It likes that you pet the pig, but it's not persuaded by the argument. It thinks that those humans hunt and kill all the animals of the forest. They must all die.
I mean, sure. Let's at least ask them if they'd stop. Like if they like the guy that I killed, if he seemed really pleased with himself that he'd killed my friends. If they're like that, then yeah, sure, they're bad people.
They will not change their ways. Plus, I can't ask them.
Why not?
Well, if I talk to them, they just forget me. Most things can only remember me when they're looking at me. And I can only really give my bless to so many people. I mean, maybe when I'm older I can give it to more people, but not now.
What do you eat?
Only to, my enemies, sharks, because they're tasty, and then mostly fruits and vegetables.
Wait, he condemns the eating of pigs and cows, but he eats sharks.
Yes.
That's a bit hypocritical.
What actually happened was when they were very young, a shark bit them, and he was like, "Right, that's how this is gonna go."
Revenge eating.
Yeah. No cows, no oinkos. I generally eat things that predate on other things.
Okay, I will be honest. This whole eating things that are/were alive, new to me.
Yeah. Hungry.
What about my friends? Like, they gotta die?
They're not part of the village,
Technically, the old man
so
is.
I guess they...
I was? No, wait.
Oh, he...
I don't know if I know that law.
Yeah, he gotta die.
Oh.
Old wizard man, he gotta die. He was one of the people that was sent by the mayor to come and investigate me.
Could I go and talk to my friends?
Yeah, I suppose. If you can convince the other three to, like, leave, then that'll be good. And then it will drop you off on the northern point of the village before quickly disappearing into the mist. What does everybody else do while all of this is happening?
I keep the connection going and try to figure out as much of the conversation as possible.
Give me one more, either investigation or perception check. And I'll
If
let you
you-
have advantage this time, because you did quite well the first time.
If you're speaking out loud everything that you're hearing from the other side, I will be holding to record you speaking.
Nice. Yeah, you can follow the rest of this conversation.
And yes, I would be giving the key points of the conversation from
So that you
what he
can
can say.
focus
Like,
on what's
he wants to
happening
kill
rather than-
everybody in the village, and he was sick of being investigated and stuff.
The only thing you don't know are the kobold's responses. You can generally
Yeah.
guess at what they were, but you don't know exactly what the kobold said. And okay, fair enough. Then you would know, but also hear the pitter patter of tiny little footsteps.
And then I see myself.
True. But also a sandy boy.
Pluck, 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 pluck. Hello, friends.
dropped the link.
Hello, I'm Zimzam. Who are you?
So, have you sided with the dragon,
Def-
or are you on? So what's happening?
define sided. So like,
Well, the dragon seems to want to kill everybody in the village.
yeah,
What do you
yeah.
want?
The dragon feels real sad, and people seem to be really bother them, but like, they also want to kill people. It's like,
Killing people is bad.
I suggested maybe the dragon become new mayor. They said people can't look at them, so remember.
I mean, pick someone who can remember them, like you, and make them mayor.
Yeah, they could have a proxy.
That's a good idea.
Wait, I had a good idea.
Secretly,
If anybody doesn't starts to conspire against them, then they just make them forget again.
secretly, your character has 20 intelligence, and just nobody knows about it. Not even you.
Oh, if I stop the medication, my intelligence spikes. It's pretty terrible.
Also, they said like, you three can go and not be killed/eaten. Everyone else not allowed.
Wait, us three?
Yeah. Not the old man. Apparently, he was responsible for quite a lot of the bullying.
Wait, but Zim?
What? I've done nothing wrong.
Do you remember doing anything right, though?
No, but I helped somebody once. Maybe.
Anywho, you three.
Yes.
They said you can go free if you want.
Maybe we
But-
should go to the edge of the forest again and try to suggest the whole leading by a proxy situation. Because
We should probably put up a sign that says "Don't enter this area because you'll lose your memories."
Yeah,
You guys
we're
go,
outside of the
I'll-
mist.
Yeah, like on the
Destroy
other side of the
the
mist, but I
dragon.
think saying "Do not enter mist, memory stealing dragon."
but wouldn't that cause the same problem? People would be curious about, wow, what is the thing doing that? I want to go see.
But surely you don't want people to randomly wander in here. That just makes more people for him to get rid of.
Oh,
I look very confused by any sort of problem with warning people.
I mean, I agree with your point, but I think it also causes what his problem is. I don't know how we solved it. He seems very, very sad. I want to make him happy.
I mean, has he tried medication?
I don't know.
Do you want to take him some of this? I hand him a pile of medication.
I can
Is the medication we
try.
It makes me feel calm and happier. Makes me forget all the things that make me angry.
I mean, if we went to the edge and like yelled a bunch, they'd probably hear us. Although
Sure.
I don't think they'd like the old man coming.
Okay.
We
Zimzam?
could gag and um, what's it called?
Yeah, you're right. We could offer him as a sacrifice to be like,
No.
look, we are
That's not
on
what I
your
said.
side. We are on your side, but we
Wait,
also
we're sacrificing people?
want to
Are we the
help.
bad guys?
I just suggested that we could like have him blindfolded and gagged, so he
Now's
wouldn't
not the
know.
time for your kinky stuff.
Dimble, I don't think we should be like. I don't think we should be sacrificing people. I think we're the good guys.
I did not want to sacrifice anybody.
I mean,
Sandy said you did.
I didn't technically say sacrifice, just offer to show friends.
Maybe we should just leave the old man here and go without.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go put up big signs to warn people not to come here anymore.
No, go talk to the dragon.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, that.
You know, both works.
I'm just gonna follow wherever they go,
Sure. So
like a stoned puppy.
where you headed?
North end of the town.
Sure. Do you want to move your tokens to where you'd go and chill? Cool.
Oh, someone went too far.
The dragon will sort of emerge from this little tree over here.
Is that the actual size of the dragon?
Yeah, it's a small boy.
Oh, it is just a woman.
It's a small boy. Yeah, the claw marks you found are small. It's a small boy.
Oh well.
You don't necessarily... roll me Arcana, actually, to see if you know how dragons typically age.
I do not.
This dragon could be ancient for all you're aware.
You
But-
think he
but
could
he
be
is a small-
He could be 200.
He could even be 2 million. But he is a small boy. That's why the claw marks you found were so small.
That makes sense, but I don't remember the claw marks.
This is also true. You do not. But yeah, it will emerge. You see it. This villager notices. They like look really panicked and they turn to go get help, and then they start walking really normally and calmly.
Ah,
This is quite
Zimza.
handy for the conversation.
But yeah, the dragon will approach and be like, I only see 2 of them here. Were these the only 2 you could convince to leave?
Oh, did Galdak not come with us?
Owen?
Apparently not.
No, I'm here.
Okay, so
Oh shit, yeah. Sorry,
Did
mate.
you move? You need to move yourself if you're coming.
Sure.
they were just slow.
They'll go, never mind. So you convinced all 3 of them to leave. That's wonderful news.
Well, technically.
Hello, Mr. Dragon, sir, ma'am. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Hello? How do you do?
So you know how you're like gonna kill everyone?
Yes.
Why don't you like?
The name's Farron, by the way.
Hello, Farron. I'm Kian.
Hi, Kian.
I'm
Would you
Dylan.
like to try some medication?
Hi, Dylan. What does it do?
It makes you happy and calms you down.
Well, that sounds nice, but like probably once I've like finished my task here.
I mean, I was gonna ask. You could like proxy run the village so that it can't do that by like picking someone who can remember you that you trust, like Sandy here and making them in charge.
I guess.
And then
I
you would
don't
have
really
like,
want to.
and then you would have like a factor of little workers who would do your bidding and allow you to like create your horde here.
Yeah, but like I don't really want to. I don't even want to run a village. I just kind of want
You
to live
don't-
on my own in my
Yeah,
nice
but
You
you don't
don't
have to run
really
a
have
village.
to
You can
run
have
the
someone
village.
here running a village, meaning they don't ever interfere with you, and you can get by proxy get them to work for you when you need it.
I guess
And
if you
could
convince.
have them help steer people away from where you live.
Sure, if you can convince the townsfolk to get Sandy as mayor, then I
Yeah.
will leave them to the fate of. And provided you make sure the villagers never rise against me or like look for me, then everything should be fine.
Sandy's just like shocked of like, wait, what? Me, man?
Yeah,
So, yeah,
Sandy,
you just.
perfect opportunity. Like, wouldn't you like to be the steward of the dragon?
Yeah, I'll give this plan a try. Should it fail, then we'll go back to the original plan.
I mean, now that you're not going through the original plan till after we do this, do you want the medication?
Uh,
You've got like a couple hours at least before we fail.
We might
Fair
not
enough.
fail.
He'll scoop this strange stuff you gave him up. Like, when should I take this medicine? What is it for? Like, cuts?
So you like set the
Oh,
one end on fire and then you breathe through it.
Uh-huh. But like, when to take? How
Oh,
what is it?
Just
like,
whenever you
fake?
just whenever you're feeling a bit sad or angry.
Okay.
It
Alright.
usually works for me.
Fair enough. The small dragon takes the medicine from you, and then will promptly retreat into the trees.
Giving
at which
children
point-
drugs.
At which point, everyone who is not the kobold forgets that whole conversation.
When's
Can
the
I have
dragon gonna
recorded
turn
that?
up?
You can have recorded that.
I'm just like, when's the dragon gonna turn up?
Already did.
You would all. I assume all three of you were recording that, so I assume all three of you
With-
have the little blinky
I
message.
was
that-
using my hands, so I could.
All
record
right,
it.
sure. You would hear the one from your gnome friend's recording device that is just that whole conversation.
Oh, so you agreed to let us make Sandy mayor? Cool.
What does a mayor do?
Oh, you just tell people what to do, and then you live a good life. I think.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
You can make
you-
decrees like don't eat pigs and cows.
Yeah, you're kind of in charge of like you set up like who's in charge of doing different things, and then you like delegate. I think that's what the word is. Is it delegate? Yeah, delegate. That sounds right.
So I
Oh
guess
God, the medicine's wearing off.
we need to go round up all the people and tell them, Dragon said everyone can live happily ever after, but they're in charge now.
Yeah,
Or eat,
yeah.
or
The
eat them?
the most charismatic of us should go around and tell everyone that like the dragon has said they won't eat everybody if they make you their mayor.
Oh no, that's not good. That's probably,
Which of us is the most charismatic then?
That's probably me.
Sandy.
I can talk.
No,
As
never
Zimzam
you.
hobbles along the road.
I mean, we can help you for a while to keep everybody in check and help with the transition.
I can lift things.
Oh, hi, I'm Jim, by the way.
Also, you seem to know about lots of medicines and
Kobold
things.
friend. Kobold
Yeah.
friend. As Zimzam approaches, you genuinely have a feeling of disgust come over you.
I mean, wait, is that different from normal, or...
Yes, it is. It is more intense than usual. You feel like Zimzam is always watching you.
Pervert.
What's one of those? I don't know.
Could you describe a little bit, sort of like what the feeling is?
It's like he's it's like he's looking at you like you're a guinea pig in an experiment or something, or he's probing at you, or you kind of get like a feeling of constantly being prodded and stuff. It's like generally not pleasant. Just to sort of be in his presence. The closer it gets, the more intense it becomes.
I wonder if he remembered everything, if he would turn out to be like super evil. So Sandy just says that out loud. So yeah, I this guy gave me weird vibes, but then again, was always giving weird vibes. Just now, different ones. Would anyone else mind if only this guy was sacrificed?
So
I would mind.
Oh, sacrificing people.
No, not people. Person. As far as I can tell,
mind.
he's the only one left who was actively attacking.
I haven't attacked anyone.
I mean, it sounded more like he was a nuisance than anything else.
Well, let's go talk to the rest of the city, village, town, hovel.
Sure. Okay?
I help gather everybody.
Alright, okay. Everybody will start gathering together and they'll be like, ah, the adventurers, they must be finally close to dealing with this suspicious mist problem. So they'll start gathering up.
Part yes, part no.
Hello.
Cool. And then, do you go into the tavern and get everyone from in there as well?
Sure, makes sense. I guess we'd probably like say to like the gods or something, ask if they could gather people.
Sure, you're rounding everybody up. They'll also wonder why they're all gathering.
I have gathered.
So they all fit into the radius of a fireball.
You
True.
figured it out.
That's the real reason. What's the reason you call that?
I have called you here because one of you is a murderer.
One of you is an imposter.
Look, I know I did some shady stuff, but I never killed him, I swear. He was alive.
So, if they're trying to talk through, like, convincing everyone, I'm gonna keep, like, walking around the back of the crowd, and anyone that seems to be grumbling, I will, like, lift in a threatening manner to try and make the point of, this is your best option, don't want one or the other way.
Okay. The villagers all gather together. So what's this about?
Okay, so
This guy will step forward.
we have good
and say,
news
what's this about?
and
I am the leader.
mostly good news.
Because the blacksmith will step forward and say, I, the leader of the village, will wonder, what's this about, adventurers?
So, we figured it all out. That's good news 1. Good news 2, it's a dragon. Good news 3, we convinced them that to not kill you all, but they apparently want me in charge. And then they won't kill you all.
I don't like that.
So apparently, old Mayor kind of dickbag was like being nasty to this dragon. They just want to be left alone and stuff.
Well, we never had a mayor.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
Oh,
so yeah, basically,
okay.
if the dragon ate the old mayor, if the dragon eats people, they basically cease to exist.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
Yeah, but I and friends have convinced it to not do that to you. Basically, you have symbiotic friendship, and it eats all the sharks from local water.
Okay, well, we're not super near the ocean.
Oh, those typical river sharks.
Yes. Oh, there's so many river sharks, you wouldn't believe it.
Well, like, we don't... I mean, like, we don't really want a new leader, right? We just want the dragon to leave us alone, I guess. Or we really just want the mist cleared up, but saying a dragon's behind this. We want the mist god and the dragon to leave us alone and not have to change who rules the village?
I mean, we're just, like, giving you... I don't get what the problem... Does it matter?
I mean, a bit. It's like one of the local people to lead the village. Like, I don't know anything about you.
I'm Sandy,
I lift that
apparently.
You come up and lift the blacksmith up. All the villagers seem to get pretty annoyed by this.
I'm like, we are negotiating for your safety. Please do not make complaints about us getting your safety.
Can't you just, like, get the dragon to leave us alone? Or maybe we can just send...
No, it
more
lives here and
adventurers?
you're a problem.
Well, we live here.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you were
that's the
a
problem.
Well, the dragon's the problem.
No,
Who's
your
here
mayor was the problem.
first?
Well,
Who's here
like,
first?
this village has been here for 3 or 4 generations now, so...
And how long has the dragon been here? That's the question I'm asking.
Well, the mist's only appeared like a month ago, right? So...
About 10 years.
Well, that's still less time than a few generations.
I mean, there is a chance
So
that...
we were here first.
Like,
You don't know how long you've been here because your memories are gone.
also that dragon's family might have lived here, and then, like... They're
That's
like,
a very good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You get this space now. We fuck off. Because dragon parents do that for some reason. And then the mayor, who you don't know exists, didn't exist, whatever, started poking the wrong bush and upset dragon. Basically, my friend and me plan... Almost nothing changes.
Yeah, but you take over the town, whereas we just like the dragon to leave. Like, nobody's still around that the dragon has beef with, then, right? So everything should be cool, and it'll just leave us alone. And
definitely doesn't
and
like
you guys
him.
can get rid of the dragon.
Points at Zimzam.
Points to Zimzam.
Really doesn't
So
like him.
So you're saying if we throw
what if
him into the mist, then the problem will be solved?
Maybe if they all pledged their undying loyalty to the dragon.
Okay, what if... Alternative plan, no one gets the village, everyone has to leave. Therefore, nobody gets the village, nobody feels like they missed out. Problem solved.
Well, I lived here my whole life. All the villagers will say...
And the dragons lived... Okay, well, by that logic, you should be allowed to live here, but the babies shouldn't, because they've only lived there, like, what, a few days?
The babies are flabbergasted.
I don't... Well, no, as my baby also lived here for whole life.
Yeah, and the dragons lived here for how many years? 10 years or what? Like how old are you?
At least.
well, like, yeah, I just want the dragon to leave us alone. I'm not saying it can't, like, chill in the forest.
Okay, so
But
what
if you
is
agree to this, the dragon will leave you alone. And if anything, the dragon will help protect your village because it has friends in this village.
But I don't he like want a villager to be the mayor.
why?
I could be the mayor.
But none of the villagers were nice to the dragon. Why would it be friendly to you guys then?
Well, like, I understand that, but like, the villagers want a local leader.
Then
Well,
I'm a local
if
leader.
you start establishing a good relationship with the dragon, we could, in the long run, potentially have some of you guys
you could make
lead.
the.
I'm sure Sandy doesn't want to lead the village their whole lives, since
make the
Sandy is only like 2 weeks old.
Look, just make
Well,
the dragon a villager, then you'll have a villager be your leader. Problem solved.
True.
Why
That's
not?
very smart.
From
No,
what
you're
you said,
not.
the dragon is also like a murderer, which like
I mean,
from the sounds of it is justified to some level, but still, murder isn't generally a thing we're super comfortable with.
but you kill the friends. Points at the pigs. The pigs look over at me and nod. Right, so we have
The pigs, the pigs, oink and roll around in the mud.
That's what I said.
just like,
They
yeah.
nod in agreement.
The villagers are just like, yeah, we eat animals. Like, we don't want to stop eating animals. Animals are quite tasty, and this is a farming community.
I think you're about to say something similar to me. Technically, you're also animals. In food chain, dragon is above person, and they're offering to not eat you.
Yeah, but that's why we hire dragon slayers, or that's why we sent for people to like come. Well, not dragon slayers necessarily, because we just sent for people to investigate Mist. But now we know it's a dragon. We can send for someone to like, slay the dragon, right?
So
well,
what you're what?
But
We give you peaceful option. You're already saying you want to attack.
This seems to be pretty one-sided for the dragon. It's only fair that if, like, the dragon gets, like, people to try and kill you.
Well, the dragon is, like, threatening our way of life. We just want to chill and farm.
Who's attacking the dragon?
They just said that. They're going to hire people to attack the dragon. Why would you do that? The dragon asked for peace.
Well, looks like we're telling the dragon that we failed and the dragon's going to kill everyone. Okay.
I mean,
it seems like we
what
can
did
just
the
throw this guy
dragon
up
even do? Like, who did he kill?
Apparently, the mayor.
So, which you don't think
And,
exists.
Why did he kill the mayor?
Because the mayor was trying to do stuff to, like, endanger him.
But, like, they also
so it was self-defense.
But, like, you know, like, I don't remember them. But you just told me that the dragon did this.
Yeah, in self-defense.
Can I draw a line in the ground and basically let's vote? Let's have a vote.
Okay.
And see how many villagers are on what side of the question.
Roll. I will allow one of you to make a persuasion check with advantage. If like all of you are helping. Kobold boy.
I will also point out once again, just to make it clear, when you look at the dragon, you forget everything. It wants peace, but can slowly kill you one by one if it wanted. What? Stands on the side of not kill dragon of the line. Like all flabbergasted. So what rule was it?
Persuasion with advantage.
I would also like to still point out that from the sounds of it, the dragon attacked in self-defense. And it probably didn't know that that guy was technically the mayor or something.
You do a pretty good job of convincing a fair number of the villagers that, like, we should probably just, like, make friends with the dragon in some way. So where are you drawing this line?
I mean, I guess it makes sense if you draw the line like that, because you've got this guy up here who's obviously on the no friend with dragon side.
Cool.
I mean, I don't
So,
really have a
like,
vote, but I go onto that side as well.
most of the villagers are generally convinced by this. But some of them are not. And he will go. Fair enough, I guess. I guess we do your plan of let some random guy take over the village. Grumble, grumble.
Yeah, but I'll not really be in charge. I'd just be helping to make sure that no one bothers the dragon. And then later, they probably won't care if they're left alone. And then I can go back to whatever I'm meant to be doing. Finding rocks, that's it.
So now we have established an
Fair
interim
enough.
government for this town.
You have elected the Sand Kobold as leader of the village.
Oh,
Or at least
boy.
all of these people think he should be. So, Sand Kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will approach you. Okay, so what do I do with all of the pigs and the cows and stuff?
Okay. So,
They will all live in the
That might be
mayor's
his-
house.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but like, that my business? What do I do? I'll like be destitute if I don't.
No,
you
no. I can fix this. I need to call for help from elsewhere. We can grow big special stuff.
Uh-huh. But
like plant this. It grow pie.
What?
Pie seeds.
Is magic?
I guess. Is that
But
magic?
my family's work.
It's
My
technically.
family's worked this field for generations. What I do? I don't know how to grow these.
Well, we can learn.
But I want to keep farming little cows and chickens.
Well, you can still like raise them, and they can be used as
Yeah, but they're not very
Like how?
useful unless.
well, cows can be useful. They
Yeah,
can help you
little
plow
chickens.
the field, and the chickens you can eat the unthingied eggs.
Sandy makes a face at that, like, ugh, what?
Yeah, I
God,
The pigs can
Yes.
find truffle.
land races are really weird.
I guess. And then another one will come up to you and hand you several documents about taxation.
Mm-hmm.
Roll an intelligence check. Flat intelligence. See if you can navigate this bureaucracy.
That would be
You have no clue how
6.
any of this works.
I didn't expect to.
You think he's offering you a delicious snack.
Start nibbling on the corner. If you add a bit of sugar, probably be quite nice. Like sugar. Yeah, sugar paper.
A lot of the villagers, all in unison, go, you know, maybe this was a bad plan.
Well, he could appoint somebody who knows about this kind of stuff. Who's the smartest person in the village, apart from the person who forgets it?
I'm smart. And I'm in a village.
This guy's like, I'm pretty well educated and know stuff about magic.
Then he's now the village accountant.
I am. I don't agree
Congratulations.
with this guy. I don't think this guy should be the leader, though.
But I'm not the leader. We're what's it called? Like government thing. Everyone part leader.
Everyone is part leader. How does that work?
Everyone has
Like, can I just tell people what to do?
within your area of expertise. Yes.
And for big things, we vote like today.
Yeah.
Fair
He is
enough.
just your dragon spokesperson.
So the deal is he comes and lives in the village, and
Basically, my job is what you doing. Blah blah blah. Okay, that won't affect the dragon. Go for it.
so anything that doesn't affect dragon is cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Can we keep farming animals? One person will chime up with.
I mean, again, like Friend said, you can farm them to be friends.
We really want to kill them because meat.
I think you're gonna have to go vegetarian, buddy.
But we've raised cows for generations. That's all my family knows.
I mean, you can still raise cows. They just use them for other things that aren't meat.
But like,
Or if they
That's what
drop
we-
dead of natural causes, I assume you'd be alright. Right?
right.
Hmm.
I like
Wait.
look at the kobold and be like, is natural causes okay?
Just goes into
Like,
like
if they
deep thought of like just
like if they die of old age or like whatever.
like
We will
basically.
Keep
Sa-
doing that.
Sandy's just
And-
going through the food chain in a big projection in their mind. And it's like, and then they die, and then they get eaten by the. Yeah, that makes sense. Because like the lower, you're like lower on the thing than them. So things that are lower eat the things above when they die. Like worms and things.
This seems amenable. We will all definitely do this. Fair enough. Do you want to go stay in
The house that
I mean,
you
the
already
mayor's
give
house?
us.
yeah, you can just live there?
Sure.
Fair enough. So we good now? Problem solved? Mists go away?
I'll go ask.
Do you waddle outside the village?
It just waddles off.
Sure. Get
I'll
over
follow.
here. Dragon will swoop down and say, "So, how'd it go?"
Okay, so, yeah, they put me in charge. They agreed with the no-kill animals. I did lots of thinking. It does make sense that they can use parts and things after they've naturally died, because that's circle of life. That's fair enough.
Cool.
Uh,
Cool. Can I have? I would like these people executed,
which ones?
and he hands you a list, with some pictures drawn on. One is of Zimzam. The
That-
other is of
yeah.
the accountant dude who knows stuff about magic, and also the blacksmith.
Okay. Why?
They all tried to pry on me.
Okay, so Zimzam, I'm fine with that. Blacksmith probably would be better if didn't. But let's leave that as a maybe. The other guy, he specifically is happy to work and help for you.
Yeah, but he invaded my privacy and like was real mean.
Yeah, now he's gonna work to make it up for you. And if they don't work hard enough, then too bad for them. That seems fair, right?
I suppose I'll give other two though.
Uh, okay. How about this? Give stupid old man now. Then later come back for the other guy. If he hasn't done a good enough job of helping to make village nice for you, then you can have him, and then everything's peace.
I really don't care about the village, to be quite frank. I just want to be left alone.
Well, regardless, I'm happy to give you old man.
Sure, go bring old man, and I'll eat him right up. Ideally, like tied up and stuff, and then I'll just like wait in that tree over there.
Yes, in your special tree.
Yeah. Well, this is just where I sit before I go and attack the village. He then retreats into his tree, and you immediately forget this conversation ever happened.
Press button so he remembers. I was like, I think that went well. No? Dimble? Went
But he
well?
was. Yeah.
Went well? Yeah?
Let's go collect them then.
Excellent. Good news, everyone. Dragon agreed. Only thing.
Yeah?
Only thing is, as I said, once him. Point.
Do you point at me?
Yeah.
Why are you pointing at me? This makes me feel uncomfortable.
No reason. And then points at the blacksmith and the accountant guy, and basically says, and did want to kill you too, because you were part of the people that were messing with them, but I convinced them that if you can prove that you're wanting this peace and friendship stuff, that they might not eat you. That sounds fair?
I don't like that you said might.
How can you expect me to be punished for something that I don't remember?
But yeah,
I guess I could
if
ask
we'll make
that
our
and make you.
problems go away. We give Zimzam.
Yeah, I feel like as long as you don't provoke the dragon, then they'll come back later and be like, okay, yeah, Kobold was telling the truth. You are good guys.
Zimzam does not seem pleased with this outcome.
Oh, it's fine. In like 5 minutes, he'll have forgotten.
As he waddles round the back of the building.
I'll just like stop here once I'm out of sight and just be like, must have been the wind.
So yeah, either tied up or he can go by himself, or we can carry him, or. No volunteer. Okay.
I'm sure we can convince them to just walk up and to the
Start
tree.
banding together and sort of mob type thing. Hang on, all the strong boys will gather together in sort of a mob to go and get him.
And like I can probably convince the dragon to give him his memory back so that he remembers all the stuff he's done before getting eaten.
Zimzam, make a acrobatics or athletics check.
This is what Lawrence wants,
Yes.
right?
A bunch of people diving on you with like various rope. A bunch of peasants dive on you and start tying you up.
Can I just cast Fireball?
You may cast Fireball.
Like,
Hey, if anything, this is just proving that he's a dickhead. He just killed a bunch of people.
As you cast Fireball, this guy right here casts Counterspell.
Counterspell.
What level are you counterspelling at?
3rd.
Please roll to see if you can counterspell his counterspell.
His counterspell.
It's just a D20, right?
Plus your intelligence modifier.
18.
You successfully counterspell his counterspell. What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 15.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I would have just planted it like right here.
Yeah.
So
Then-
it will actually catch me and kill me. Well, at least knock me out.
Roll your own save then as well. Now, can this guy make the save as well? He's the only one who has chance of surviving. Nope. You both fail save. All of the peasants burn to a crisp. Roll damage.
Sandy's like to the rest of the people like, okay, like we presumed that he was like nasty. That much worse than I even thought, and I was gonna sacrifice him.
Okay, I was
If he
one
survives
off.
his own fireball, I will cast silence on him.
Sorry, I was one off actually outright killing myself.
So you don't
Cool.
need that silence then.
This guy will take this opportunity to roll medicine, stabilize you, and then tie you up. And you see a very smoky boy walk out from behind the now on fire building and go, "We need some water." As a bunch of villagers will start gathering water from the well and throwing it on the building. Or the buildings. And they will work to try and put the fire out for a little while. But this guy will be
I'll
like,
help with that as
so-
well.
I got the guy.
Bring him this way.
Sure.
Okay, we got
He'll,
the
like,
we got
put
the
him-
guy. Also, he way worse than you made him sound. Kind of just killed a bunch of people, and the town's on fire a bit now.
Excellent. Well,
Ec-
glad he's gonna get his
Wait.
just dessert.
Excellent that he's here. Or excellent that the town on fire.
Excellent that he's here.
Okay, just making sure.
You hear a rattling noise, and all of a sudden, out of Zimzam's little backpack, a bunch of chains emerge. And now this boy has to make a saving throw.
No! Not our precious NPC boy.
He looks very shocked by this.
As you would.
He gets wrapped around by some chains and sucked into Zimzam's backpack while screaming, "You betrayed me, no!" Before he is sealed in the backpack.
Can I ask the dragon if I can take the backpack to try and maybe save that guy?
The dragon has been sucked into the backpack.
Oh, right. Sorry, my
The
mistake.
guy is still there.
Okay,
The guy's just...
I totally misunderstood that situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Reverse of what
Guy
I said.
Guy is like, huh, problem solved.
Okay.
And then he just leaves.
What should we do about
Mostly
this guy though? This guy's clearly a murderer.
Mostly because this guy has forgotten what has just happened.
No.
He's like, neat. So you have an unconscious Simsam on the ground. What do you do?
Kobold just looks at Dimble with like wide eyes, like, help.
No, Dimble's not there. Dimble is helping to try to
Bollocks.
villager.
So Kobold, what happened? Dragon has been sucked into backpack. Do you check backpack?
I would take the backpack off him first.
Sure. Then do you start... He's still unconscious. He's been unconscious for like an hour.
Yeah.
Do you start rummaging through it?
Yes.
Sure. Roll me investigation.
Oh, but I'm definitely so good at that. Where's investor? That one. I got a tree.
You don't notice anything of significance in this backpack.
I think I need to take this to someone smarter. Puts on backpack.
Sure.
My god, the thing that popped into my head is dark as fuck. It's like, gotta do something with him. Just rolls him into the lake.
You just roll Zimzam into the lake.
It's like, I've got to go help the townspeople. Just rolls him into the lake.
Okay, do you just roll him in and then immediately leave, or do you just watch for a bit?
I mean, I watch to make sure he doesn't float.
You roll him in, he sinks, and then you see a little weird magical light come from under the water. It sort of, it pulses out, and you feel something wash over you. And you may now continue.
Well, that's a future me problem. Basically, while next to the river, just like buckets of a load of water to try and help.
Okay. When you return to the villagers are mostly putting out all the house fires. What do you do now that you've come back? Luckily, the damage wasn't too bad, because it was only like the surface of the houses were on fire, and they managed to all work together quite quickly and put it out.
So okay, everyone. Potentially all problems solved.
Good. What happened?
So like Zimzam's bag ate the dragon. I pushed.
Yeah! All of the town is just like, yeah! And then they go to the tavern.
That's very rude. Zimzam I pushed him into the lake.
They are all already heading into the tavern for party time. To celebrate the dragon successfully being killed and not having to elect the Sand Kobold. Oh know, they're having a wonderful time. They will hand you like 25 gold for saving the day.
Is that to each person or just in general?
Each person.
Again, probably just like gives the gold to the rest of the party. Doesn't care about money. Keeps 1 coin because I always have 1 coin.
Neat.
Oh, cool! I needed money. Like I keep losing my jobs.
All the villagers are very happy. They're just informed the dragon is gone and the mist will disappear and everything will be great.
Okay, so if you keep losing jobs, do you want to be my friend? Try and help fix the dragon?
I mean, friends are always useful.
This feels like real unfair. The dragon offered peace and just is trapped now.
Let's go rehome that dragon somewhere they'll be appreciated.
At least free them.
You show the bag to anyone else?
Yeah, I'd explain what happened and
Would
show the
everyone
bag.
like to roll investigation? Who's looking into the bag situation? And get higher than a 3? That would be good. That's good.
That's not a 3.
Oh my god, people didn't roll 3.
What does that give me?
It gives you, while searching through Zimzam's bag, both of the 16s would notice, the entry for memory dragons has been filled in his Dragonomicon. And it looks, the dragon in the picture is identical to the one that you have had described to you.
Do you explain this to Sandy? Like that thought process?
I assume so.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
So this guy flips through the book at the tons of filled in ones. It's like, if that's how this works, then oh my god, that guy was very evil. We should go make sure he did drown.
Such detailed notes. So much, juicy information.
But upside, we have this now, so we can free them all.
Next thing you would come to is you find a little can.
Is it Coke? Pepsi?
It is a metal cylinder that has seemingly no markings on it.
Oh no, it's that thing from your campaign again.
It's not that.
Is it basically an iron flask?
Yeah, it looks like you could open the top of it.
So maybe, you have dragon friends, Sandy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can bring them to your dragon friends. And
Also, people who touch the book,
Yeah.
roll me a wisdom save.
can I detect magic on it first?
The book is very magical, as
What
is
kind
the
of
can.
magic?
I believe every single school of magic is currently emanating off of this book.
Okay, well.
Some of it is coming from individual pages of flip, red dragon page, strong evocation magic coming from that. A lot of it is strong evocation magic, but since a bunch of the dragons have various breath weapons, it's pretty much every school of magic is coming off this. It's a very magical item.
Joseph, do I get
Okay.
advantage for having rolled a nat 20 on Pet Pig?
No.
I assumed it was
But
magical, so I rolled with advantage.
You do advantage on this one. You are fine, Christian. Sand Kobold has acquired a curse.
Ah, that's fine.
Fair enough. You'll also see that, actually, with your detect magic, you see the Sand Kobold is now cursed.
But yeah, maybe we can bring this, like both this book and this weird magic flask to your dragon friends so they can investigate and potentially release all the dragons in there.
Yeah. Do you want to go visit Dragon Heaven?
Sure. I don't have to stay there, right?
Yeah.
Like I won't be dead.
Oh,
if we go
no,
to
no, no,
Dragon
no,
Heaven.
no.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go to heaven? Murder.
No. We go back to Waterdeep. Yeah. Ask Punch God Friend to call Best Friend of God. They have like flying machines that can go anywhere. They take us.
Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, the magic you would get from the flask would be
If it's something like an iron flask, it will probably be something like abjuration and conjuration or something like that.
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Is he talking or is he deep in thought? Searching
you would-
Googles.
the enchantment magic coming from the flask. My headphones disconnected, so
Nice.
I just not.
Enchantment magic on the flask.
Yes.
That's a bit weird.
Okay, so who wants to come along?
I mean, I'm not doing anything else.
Do you want to come along to a visit to
Yeah,
heaven?
that sounds fun.
Not busy.
I mean,
Sure.
I don't. My character has no clue what you mean when you say these things. He's just like, yeah, we're going to somewhere, right? Like that's a place, right?
I
And
mean,
what
I'm
happened
also
to Zimza?
What?
Do you go
What
investigate?
happened to Zimza?
I pushed him into the lake.
Is he dead?
I hope so.
Do you go check?
Let's have a look.
Probably not. But I hope so.
Like, you don't see a body floating on the surface. Do you like jump in?
Yes.
Sure. You find some rope. And a distinct lack of any sort of, like, zimzam. You find some of his clothes.
Did you say I
But,
find
like-
some of his clothes?
Yeah, you find some of his clothes. Like, a bit tattered and stuff.
Okay. Some or all? As in, like, did he disappear and left all his clothes behind, or?
Some, not all. You find, like, a little bit of his shirt still there.
Is there any magic remnants around the area with if my detect magic is still on?
I mean, there is still magic in this area. Yes.
What kind?
There's a little.
If it's like teleportation away, it would be conjuration.
It's not conjuration. It would be. What's this one? And this one. You get a mix of necromancy and abjuration.
Huh.
So,
Interesting.
so probably also when we get to big city, tell them watch out for him. Put a post
Yeah.
as bad guy.
That sounds like a good idea. Out of character, I wonder if he was just a simulacrum or something, and therefore
Oh, who knows what he
just
actually
disappeared.
is?
So you just take the book and the flask, and you don't like do anything really with them, other than read through the book a bit. Is this what I am to understand? Question
Well,
mark?
we can't really figure out what they are just now, I guess. So I think we would go to the next bigger town, try to figure
Sure.
out what they are, and then go to see Punchy God.
Punch guard. What
You
this?
from going to the next bigger town and talking to the local. Actually, you could talk to like the steward guy who knew some stuff about magic, who can tell you the flask is not magical. It contains something magical, like a potion or a spell or
Okay.
a magic item or something. I don't know what it will be until I open the flask. The book seems really powerful and magic and very related to dragons and curse.
Yeah, I'm cursed now.
Okay, then we should probably just really head to the next place that um Sandy can be uncursed, but I guess that could also be dealt with when we go to Punchy God and go to Dragon Heaven. And probably leave the flask alone for now, since we have no idea what it might be.
True, anything could be in there.
And just, yeah, head to heaven and release the dragons.
Okay.
And make Zimzam public enemy number. Actually, I don't know, like 3 or 4 maybe. There's a lot of public enemies in Waterdeep.
Yeah, let everybody important.
287.
Especially was it the dwarf who was the dragon expert? No. There was a dwarf who was a friend of his band's.
Oh, I can't remember what his name is. The guy who's secretly the gold dragon.
Yes.
Wait, people are secretly dragons?
Sometimes.
So,
Wait, can we trust anyone? Could anyone be a dragon?
I mean, just because someone's a dragon doesn't mean they're not to be trusted.
I mean, but if they're pretending to be not a dragon and they are a dragon, that means they're lying to me.
They're just protecting themselves.
I look very confused.
Do you tell everybody your secret?
I mean, I tell you everything you ask.
Do you have a secret?
Yep. But not everybody feels comfortable doing that.
I mean, it's only nice.
Fair enough. So
we
go to
we
go to water,
head to Waterdeep.
and you look for Punchy God.
Anthony,
Yeah, I know.
who's currently
Who?
just really hating his life dealing with that fish.
Oh yeah, and like super busy. You get like 30 seconds with him, and he's like, "Yes, help. Go here. These people will take you to where you need to go."
Thank you.
And and then you just see an Anthony-shaped cloud of dust.
God, he's so fast. Some say he's still gaining epic boons.
As he runs off to his next appointment and stopping criminal session.
God. It's definitely the weirdest curse that Anthony has. He just keeps getting faster.
I mean, if Dare's available, he would probably also help with this whole situation.
Yeah, Dare could probably talk you guys through this.
Being kind of, I don't know.
Is Dare a dragon, technically?
Yes.
Ah, right. Dare, you hate that sand kobold.
Aww.
What?
But you despise that sand kobold. You, in fact, murderously want to kill him.
Didn't we want to? Oh, we didn't do the whole curse beforehand, right?
You did not. You really want to kill that sand kobold. Like, he real bad. He
Good
must
thing that Dare is not the most murderous of people.
he must be super evil. It's the only way.
God, he must be super evil. Camera cuts to just like a tiny puppy. God, the evil.
If Dare believes that, he would probably try to just take that book out of his hands and leave him and not let him back into Dragon Heaven.
No!
You're a dragon, aren't you?
Huh?
You're a dragon, right?
I mean, it depends. I'm somewhere in between. Depends on how far the transition has gone.
Technically, they're an avatar.
Uh-huh.
And poof, he's in the...
Does he count as a dragon?
You have to ask...
That's what I'm asking.
Andrew that.
I mean, to the same degree that, well, lesser so, that Tiamat counts.
So, yeah?
Yeah?
So
But he's also maybe all by now Celestial?
That's also... Damn, it's really hard to define what you are. You...
He's a Celestial fox dragon beast?
He's all at once.
Look,
you watch
Shape changer?
If he gets pulled into the book, that'll only expedite people wanting to fix it.
Yeah, then we just have to wait for Smoothie to come along and go like, yes, we can bring this to the team.
Smoothie, help!
Chains wrap around Dare and try and pull him in the book. Oh god, this has gone horribly wrong.
Dare also screams, no, you betrayed me!
He does! He now knows how evil that kobold is. He must be so evil.
God, I fucking hate this book.
What's the DC?
Actually, yeah. It would be like roll a dexterity save for Dare to not get pulled in.
Whatever
You just have to figure out the number.
Whatever your thing is, it would be like probably +6 at this point to whatever it naturally is. I think. That's just like off the top of my head of like God stats, double proficiency.
Okay, so he has a dex of +2, but he also is magic resistant, and then also the +8, 6.
Yeah.
It ignores magic resistances for dragons specifically.
How good.
Go for the roll. Dare does get sucked into the book. God damn.
To be fair, that's probably the better solution, because otherwise he might have just killed the kobold.
True. Because anybody who touches the book automatically becomes, like, cursed with enemy of dragons. If you're a dragon, watch out for this person.
So now you just have to wait for Smoothie? Maybe?
So
So we met Dare, who's taking us to a meeting point that was gonna like, right, Smoothie will come and pick what up from here. And then Smoothie arrives. Dare's not there.
What does Smoothie do? Oh god.
Probably has small Aurora with him, who really doesn't like the guy.
Oh yeah, Small Aurora is immediately hostile towards the Sand Kobold. Must kill Sand Kobold. It is the way.
Must kill but cannot because child. Help,
I will-
Smoothie! Conflicted!
This has gone very different.
Also, what's the entry under there now?
Oh, it describes Dare's physiology, his strengths, his weaknesses, and lists all his abilities and like various life secrets he has and things. It's a guide on everything you'd want to know about Dare, down to the tiniest detail. It's almost like Dare himself wrote it down to the greatest of his like extent in sort of Zimzam style. It's a very accurate account of everything about Dare, effectively.
If you
The-
dispel
the
the
little-
magic on the item, would they all come back out?
The little picture of Dare doesn't look happy.
Funnily enough, none of the pictures of the dragons look happy.
Yeah, it's weird that. If you dispel it, you can attempt to dispel the magic item if you wish. You don't know if they'll all come out. They might all come out. They may all die.
Also, where are we? I mean, it might not be the best location to have a bunch of dragons that are angry come out of it.
True. I would ask Dimble
And you
to explain about
And you still
cursed.
have the flaw.
Like, sorry, want to help. Dare now stuck in there. Aurora, God, sorry. Just cut.
Aurora's so angry at you.
Yeah, if you have any way of lifting curses, that would be a great moment right now because that would detense the situation quite a bit.
I don't know. Does Smoothie have a way of lifting curses? Baby
Smoothie has
Aurora?
removed curse.
Then Smoothie can remove that curse.
Does
Hey.
Smoothie remove that curse?
Sure.
Cool. The Sand Kobold is no longer hated by all dragons.
But is on the floor crying.
Oh, you got another one thrown in there.
Hey,
You
so
got
what's in
Dare.
this book? Smoothie says, "Oh, looking at the book."
There are a bunch of dragons. Please don't touch the book. I flip it open like with a stick and go like, so.
Oh no, the stick's
There's-
cursed.
The stick is the enemy of dragons now.
Aurora hates that stick.
So as you can see, flips to the last page where Dare is. It goes like, dragons get trapped in here. We want to untrap them,
You
but
see
in
a
a
little
safe space.
You see a little picture of Dare in there, who has also your friend has also been trapped.
So if you could get this to a safe space and then destroy the magic on the book so that all the dragons can come out again without rampaging because they're angry.
Let's take it to Light God Dad.
Yeah, the more
Take-
gods we invest into this, the better.
Damn, you go to Amanatol's Divine Realm.
Yeah,
Oh.
Well, Sandy thought we should go to Dragon Heaven, but whichever works best.
It's easier for me to get to this one.
Also,
that
God, taking that book to Dragon
Yeah,
Heaven could have
that was before
Just-
we knew exactly what it did.
disastrous consequences.
Does it then
Also,
just
you-
absorb Dragon Heaven?
Oh God, it might. That would be terrifying.
And then when we get there, I'm just gonna attempt to cast Let's say
And
fifth
also-
level dispel magic on it.
Also, they have a flask.
It has
Yes,
We'll look
that
at
would
the
be
flask in a
interesting to
minute.
know what's in there.
something magical in some way.
Actually,
yeah.
weird thing. I'm just gonna cast Identify on both the flask and the book.
The flask you would have been told isn't actually magical in and of itself. Something inside the flask is magical.
Sure, okay. I'll just cast Identify on the book to see if that'll tell me a way to like reverse the process.
Identify tells you stuff that doesn't make any sense. The book has. You would guess this means that the book has been magically warded in some way.
Okay, I'm just gonna do my fifth level dispel magic on the book then.
Sure.
In a safe
Uh,
space.
Yeah, in a space where there's lots of room for dragons to appear if they do appear.
It's nice
you
and
cast
bright.
a spell.
Mm-hmm.
The book is still there, and nothing occurs as far as you're aware.
But if
Maybe
I
we should
detect
ask
magic,
someone
does the
out
book
here.
still show up as magic?
The book still shows up as magic.
Maybe
I'm gonna ask my god if he can
Yeah.
tell me what's going on with this.
God will tell you that this book is an artifact
Mhm.
designed to entrap dragons.
Mhm.
The dragons might be able to be released,
Makes sense.
but I don't know.
Yes,
How-
I see the dot dot dot. Now follow the dot 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 with good news.
You should be able to get them out. As far as I can tell, there must be some form of key to unlocking it.
So, Smoothie is as the most capable, intelligent non-dragon here. Because unlike everyone else, he was incapable of becoming a dragon.
You are the least dragon of everyone.
Like, as far as Amonato can tell, it seals dragons inside the book and then suspends them in some sort of extra dimensional space.
This
And the
sounds like the
book
kind
is-
of thing a specific NPC that we've all dealt with before would be doing.
So if we put it in a bag of holding,
That's a good point.
The book in and of itself is not an extra dimensional space. It's a gateway to several other ones. It might be possible to release everything inside if you knew how the book worked. Or
But yeah, that's
like,
what I was about to say. So like, the best thing I can think of is for Smoothie to go away and research the book with his.
so if you take the book with Mage
Incredible
Hand and then
intelligence.
just shake it out.
Yeah.
Because
do you-
away from anyone who is a dragon who may get involved
Man.
with this problem.
So
this
down
had
into the
way more
cobalt
unintended
mines.
consequences.
What? This is this not how you saw this going?
Oh yeah, 100%. Does
God.
anybody do anything with the flask?
Since we're in a safe space, we can have a look. I mean, we're in a god's dimension, which would limit probably the issues with it. We have multiple strong people around us.
Huh,
It is filled with a white liquid that glows.
Ugh.
Creepy.
We can put the
But
stopper
yeah,
back on.
Smoothie will walk away and go and start trying to work out what the key is to this book.
Could you identify the jizz?
He looks at you and is like, "What?"
The weird blowy white goopy liquid.
Okay,
I mean, it might be important.
I will identify the liquid.
It seems to be some form of memory potion. It holds a series of memories, and then when you
Oh, it's
drink,
pensive water.
you remember them.
Wait, is that a
This feels
thing?
like it might be useful.
Yeah.
Maybe we can maybe it's memories of Zimzam, and we can figure out where the key is.
You believe something is stored in it.
Cool. Who wants to drink it?
The smartest person around.
God damn it! Smoothie picks it up and drinks it.
Smoothie.
That didn't seem
He's
very
immune to all
smart.
poisons, it's fine.
You gain an entire lifetime's worth of memories
Of a doddering idiot.
of someone who is really enthused about learning about dragons
Mm-hmm.
and trying to harvest power from them. So, basically, your first memory is being created as you're a simulacrum.
Mm-hmm.
You are then informed, hey, you're probably going to forget everything you know. So here's a potion that will remind you of all of this information. Go to this town and investigate this dragon, and try and add it to this book.
Is there any memory in this whole thing
it
that teaches me how to not have the book eat people?
No. There is a memory that tells you how to get things out of the book.
Yep. Okay. How does that work?
So the original design is that you can kind of call upon them like spiritual like you use their power and you can kind of manifest them like all their energy.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Is there a way to free them in physical form?
Zimzam doesn't seem to have researched that, and only really cared about the power. But you believe by the same principle of you can get their energy out, there must also be a way to actually free them.
Cool, I'm Smoothie. I'm one of the smartest people when it comes to dragon things in the entire known universe. I'm gonna go and sit down and try and sift through the information I do have and apply it and work out with experimentation how to free everyone.
Like, if you could find the original Zimzam, you bet he could open it immediately.
Yeah, but Smoothie doesn't need that. Smoothie will work that out himself.
And then you remember Zimzam casting a couple of random spells about like a contingency of on death, cast sending, stuff like that. And then you can keep on with your research. Give me one Arcana check from Smoothie.
You mean I'm just going back to go into the character sheet to check my exact.
I guess the rest of us can then start hunting down Zimzam.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So
while occasionally getting a phone call from Smoothie.
Plus. Where is it? Okay. So that's plus 16. I can give myself advantage as well, so I'll roll another d20.
Plus Flash of Genius, right?
Yeah, so it's plus 16, so it's 30?
You are capable of... You figure out that it's easier to get more powerful things out of the book first. But you realize that you will need to come up with a unique solution for each individual thing inside the book, and it's easier to do the more sentimentally attached you are to a thing, like whoever is attempting to do it. You believe
Dare comes out first.
Yeah, you believe you could pull Dare straight out, but you'll need to hunt down people who are like who knew the dragons in the book in order to free the rest of them.
Okay, new quest.
Yeah. But you think that you now know enough that you could free Dare.
Sure. I will
demonstrate
that I can
infinite dragon power.
No, sorry, I am a good boy.
Yeah, sadly, it wasn't one of the evil characters who we went to.
True, but yeah.
Yeah, if you had gone to Nuru, that would have been a completely different situation.
Or if we went to Professor Wolf, or if we went to the fish.
Oh, yeah.
There are more evil intelligent characters in the party than good intelligent characters, and you went to the one pure good intelligent character that we know of.
Luckily, Dare pops out of the book. You
Okay,
know,
don't go near.
it's like a
Don't get
kobold.
near the book again.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Okay.
The kobold who you now don't hate is just like groveling at your feet, crying, saying they're so sorry.
It dawns on you that theoretically, you guys know, or the kobold might know the memory dragon well enough to free the memory dragon.
I pick up the kobold and come and like get him to recount the dragon in a way that helps me like bring it back out.
The dragon, the little memory boy will pop out of the book.
And I'm like, please step back from the book. Maintain a distance of at least 30 feet, thank you.
Okay. He scuttles away, and like he walks behind you, and you forget he exists.
I'm pretty sure I would be immune to that sort of stuff with my...
And I'll go and talk to him about the new god Aurora and invite him to meet her, and if she's not here anyway, and
I mean, technically,
if he would be interested.
Aurora's always there in the crystal form.
But yeah, I am going to... Smoothie will spend his time trying to work out locations where those dragons came from and making notes to sort of send people on missions to go and hunt down friends of dragons so that he can start freeing dragons that aren't evil.
Yeah, Dare would help with that.
Wow, it's turned into quite a happy ending.
Yeah, it really has.
It's real handy knowing, like, 5 gods?
As it transpires, it is.
And god adjacent people.
Yeah. You guys are close enough.
And
I mean, Dare definitely is.
god adjacent person sounds like such a. It sounds like a business term for gods.
I mean,
We
Smoothie,
don't call those
Smoothie is
people
basically like
we don't call
light
those
gods.
people we don't call those people gods anymore. We call them god adjacent.
Oh, that's a technical term for angels.
True.
Deity
Smoothie will
adjacent
put his
personnel.
entire effort into saving these dragons because he knows that certain people will care about that.
True. Aurora, very, very happy that you're helping dragons out. Definitely.
Another adventure for Smoothie and Aurora.
Yeah.
Aurora's not allowed near the book, just in case.
Oh, no, none of the dragons should be allowed near the book. It's practically a dragon prison.
Yeah, I'm like got it sealed away in like a lead box with like several thousand locks on it, and then the magical locks on it.
Only touch it
And
with
it's,
tongs
hidden
and with mage
somewhere
hand.
inside the light god's domain, so that like it's nowhere near the dragon god area.
Oh, I can have it in my demi-plane, so we can always retrieve it whenever we need it.
I guess Aminato would offer to put it in like, light vault.
Light
and then
prison.
That also works.
and then
Yeah,
give
it
it
works.
to you whenever you need
Plus,
it.
doesn't Aurora also have a vault that she can access?
Yes, but it's not going in Aurora's vault.
Because
Okay.
dragon.
Too many dragony things.
That's
Anyone who is a dragon is not being allowed near it because Smoothie is too worried for your safety.
like
That's fair.
it
We'll
would
put it in light dad's vault.
like it would probably be perfectly fine if a couple of the Aurora avatars got sucked into it. But if you went into the vault where Aurora's essence is, I don't think that would end well.
Also, imagine sending like most of the people in Dragon Heaven are presumably dragons. Imagine sending a dragon to be like, "Oh, could you just go get something in the vault?" And then they stumble across the book.
Hey, what's this book? I like books.
Oh no, sealed forever. It's like, where did Jerry go?
We should send someone draconic to go and check.
Speaking of which, where did Nigel go?
That is a mystery.
I think we figured it out.
Yeah, he's right
Did
there.
we?
Yeah, he came back because we figured out we sent him to do something that then we then completely invalidated by doing something completely opposite right afterwards.
Fair enough.
It was one of those dumb moments where we realized that like we'd sent him off on something that was completely pointless afterwards.
Okay.
We found him in a different campaign and sent him back.
Yep. He is actually in Light God domain. You guys would see Nigel vibing. He's got an amazing adventure to tell you all about.
Okay, happy ending, I guess.
Yeah. Wow.
Happy ending, and that means that next time we're back to Andrew.
Yeah. Will
Yeah.
next time be a planning session?
Yeah, there'll be
It'll
a
be like-
couple of weeks off till we actually start the main one, but yeah, there'll be a couple of planning
We're
sessions.
doing a few session zeros, right?
Yeah. Unofficial, official session zeros.
Session -1, session -2, session -1, session 0. As you do.
And then any random times where Andrew's like, I want to do something with this character before we start. It calls us to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I actually now need to go and read all that shit that you sent me, Christian. Because
I didn't send you anything. Just a couple of pages of backstory.
Because
A couple pages of backstory for what?
Pages?
For my new character that I made like 2 months ago.
For your
Wait, we have new characters. We have to have new characters.
Fuck you, Joseph. You've already got your character done.
Yeah, I know that, but like pages of backstory?
No, it's
I didn't know we needed to have characters.
I
sorry.
mean, no, not really. That's what the session zero stuff's all about.
I was just being overzealous and had this character idea, and then like a couple of months ago, and now then just fleshed it out.
I do. I like my next character. They're gonna be great. They're gonna have a fun time. I mean, they are pretty bad. I don't have a character sheet or anything for them, but like, you know.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
fine.
Oh, I already have that filled out.
I might play a character next time who I haven't decided goes entirely against the point of the class.
But will you kill Joseph's character before we start the campaign? That's
entirely up to him, just like last time.
even though it was my fault.
Yeah, it was all Andrew's fault.
But it's fun to blame.
All I know is I
Joseph.
headshot your character and they died instantly.
That's
Like, this was-
accurate. That's what happened. Because Andrew said a thing happened.
And then the gods are fickle.
True.
So tune in
So,
next time, but not
really,
next
it's up
time,
to
but the one
Andrew.
after. And soon Baldur's Gate 3's out. Oh god. I still haven't finished all the other games I'm playing. But upside, we all had a 2-episode single episode.
Yeah.
So
We all had a 2-shot.
Have you not completed FF16 yet?
No, I have not.
Only
Better
took me a
Zelda.
week of. It only took me